best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway.
No, I need to.
Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So LSU's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not all. days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
And now from the pistol formation. They're going to the air in the first play. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the Vikings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
He keeps it on the design run. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, what a great call here by this offensive coordinator. Sometimes you just got to remind this defense you got a guy who can move a little bit around at the quarterback spot. And while he's not going to outrun a lot of guys, if you pull that play out at the right time, you can get some positive yards from it like this.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff on a single back formation. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Good enough for 1st down yardage. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll run the option. It's a fumble.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The punt team making their way on the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, LSU. The special teams produce a score. And suddenly we have a lead change on that punt return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be, and plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense. out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They're going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here's a throw underneath to the back.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. No huddle here for the offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Let's it fly to the wide out.
My God.
Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll use the ground game here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Makes the grab, a chance to score.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gee. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Breaking free at the 35. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. First down and more. He's still running. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. Back in motion now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. And here's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guys. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and
he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. It's a short return, but the pick right side of scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Who makes the grab? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge special team score. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
Well, the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. The receiver grabs it. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Now, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
Fresh set of downs, first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Yeah, I'll throw it away in a second.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. Makes a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, y'all go upstairs.
Delayed handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle.
What you act like that for, huh?
Sorry. Even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
And y'all go late and late go sleep.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime.
Raising Cane's.
Here are the listings for Raising Cane's near.
Defense getting set up. Here's second down.
Sander, your mom's calling you.
Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Upstairs.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Caught by the receiver. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wide out. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass is caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He stopped. It's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a first and goal now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Clemson, as they put 6 more on the board.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin in good field position. This will likely be the last play of the half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. They get the second half started with the running play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Got a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's caught.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it to the right side.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to throw again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Number 11, set to kick off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
And the ball is hauled in. Looks like LSU has the first down.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They'll try to run for the first down. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Good throw, catch made. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And it works. The first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays. And now another first down. Receiver makes the catch.
The first down pass complete to the wideout. Tackle is made at the 37.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The quarterback's got it on the option. got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns from this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive.
Clemson, 25.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks left and finds his target there. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, what a grab! That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. 2nd down after that short completion. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught. Completion. Looks like LSU has the 1st down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The back's got it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And they'll bring it down after just a short pickup. The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, LSU. They are pouring it on now. And we'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Davis. Actually, tell me that, you ain't got 8 more days. At least the new 27 is going to be coming out. Yes, that's still playing.
When we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Play fake, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. The offense now has great field position to start the drive.
One person. Maybe it was mine. Maybe it was. I'm checking. Thank you.
And now the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, third down, this offense has everything in play. They try to get to the edge quickly, but this defense is not surprised. Good job of getting to the football, and now we got a fourth down situation.
Touchdown, LSU. They finish off the scoring drive.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly.
Okay, ready?
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. The offense starts with a short field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He's got the first and still going. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 2nd down after that previous play. Pounding away with the run game. Runs through the defender. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? On first down, it's play action. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Play fake, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Jukes to get past a man. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And the Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. Stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Caught quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's looking to scramble. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Illegal forward pass.
The officials make the call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Clemson.
The Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Breaks into open space.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. This is an impressive performance. They've played a good football team here today, Kirk, but